Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, my beautiful subscribers. So here is another reaction video for you to watch, and I hope you enjoyed the previous one we uploaded. So remember, we are here to serve you hot and spicy movies. So yeah, in this movie, it's titled My Maid and I, starring Kachi, Nnochirim and Frances Bain. A little bit about the movie. Frances Bain is a maid. She came down from the village. Kachi Nnochirim is a rich guy who based abroad and is coming down to the country, to the states, to spend time with his mom. And his mom is staying in his house in the states, you get, living and waiting for him. So the mom hired a maid to come and help her take care of the house, the cooking, the cleaning, and that maid is Frances Bain. So guys, watch, and I promise you enjoy this movie. So please subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed, and also don't forget to share our movies. Thank you. So let's dive into the movie. I will also explain why you watch. It's a reaction video. So guys, let's dive in. Guys, this is Frances Bain. She's admiring the house, the agency which Kachi Nnochirim's mom applied for them to get her a maid. So the agency came with Frances Bain, and this is Frances Bain in Kachi's house, admiring the house, the beauty, the furniture. You know, she's a local girl, a bush girl. She doesn't know so much about things like that, but you won't blame her. So she was just there admiring the house and kind of admiring the house. And then Kachi's mom came in, so she greeted the woman, and then Kachi's mom was asking the agent lady, is she the one that you said that the company have for me to work for me? She said yes. And then okay, she said have a seat. And then Kachi's mom said, are you sure she's the best for the job? And the lady said yes. So Kachi's mom was asking, that was the lady of education does she have? And then she said class 1. Frances Bain said class 1. And then the agent lady said she can cook, she can clean. And then Frances Bain then added immediately that I can even cook. You know, when a maid is talking, someone that is bush, not having control of her tongue, so she was just jumping into their conversation and saying, ma, I can cook, I can clean, and your house is very fine, you know. That. So the woman has said, let us proceed with the documentation so that they can fill the documentation and start work. So yeah, Kachi's fiancé to be came in to visit his mom, and then his mom was happy to see her. They hugged, and the mom was telling her that what are you doing here? So she said that she came to visit, and then she was saying that can't I visit? And Frances Bain, being the maid at the back, was there licking the cooking spoon that she was using to cook. But the two ladies were so engaged in their conversation, and the mom turned to her and said, what are you doing? That why are you licking my cooking spoon? She said, my friend, will you go and drop that spoon? And then she said, I'm sorry. And then the daughter-in-law was asking, mom, who is she? And then the mom said, story for another day, and told Frances Bain, my friend, will you go and drop that spoon? I say, please make sure, she was not telling Frances Bain, make sure you don't use that spoon again, and even before you use it, wash it. So she just told the lady that came to visit them that she's welcome, that she should sit down, that she should rest, that she has a lot of gist. And then the lady name is Emmanuel Loba. So Emmanuel Loba said that call the maid to come and pick up my luggage inside. And then the woman called the maid and told her to come and pick up the luggage inside, and also told her to lock the door behind them. And then she told her to take the bag upstairs. So while saying that, she stood up and then she told the guest to come, let me take you to your room so that you can rest, freshen up, relax, and come down to eat. And she was still admiring her and told her, you are gorgeous. So she said, thank you, mommy. So here it is saying they sent the maid to the grocery store, to the market, to get some food stuff since morning, and she's not yet back. So the woman was confused that where am I going to look for her? She went to the market since morning and she is not yet back. So the guest was now asking her that which market did you send her to? So she now said she sent her to Nnochirim market. The Nnochirim market is not far from here. That where else has she had gone? That she doesn't know who to call. And she knew she doesn't know her way around. And look at the time, it's already getting late and she's not yet back. So Emanuela said that, honestly, Mom, I don't know how you even managed to get this maid. That this girl is so local, she's so bush. And then the woman said that she doesn't know how to find her, that she's new in the area. So the guest said, her daughter-in-law said that maybe we should call the security so they can raise an alarm and fight in for a missing person. And then she said, okay, that let her go and call the security so that they can tell her that their maid that left for the market since morning is not yet back. So they left and they were going. So she stood up and said, okay, that she's coming, let her go and see the security man. So that's where she headed to. She came back very late at night and her madam was asking her, where were you all day? And then she was saying, she said, madam, that she went round and round. I was asking everybody, where is Guru? Where is Guru? And the madam was like, what is Guru? She said, madam, you tell me make I go buy Guru. The madam now said, no, that I told you to go to the grocery, not Guru. So she was not explaining. I was saying that when she was going inside the bus, that the breeze inside the bus was making her to feel sleepy, that the sleep was making her to sleep. That when she now got to where she was going and she came down, that she missed road. The madam now said, are you trying to tell me that you slept inside the bus? I said, how can a full grown up woman be losing money at your age? Because she said she misplaced the money. That when she was sleeping inside the bus, that they pickpocketed her and they took the money. So the woman was not telling her, how will you be sleeping? And how will you be sleeping and then they pickpocket you? That why will you even sleep inside a bus, a full grown woman like you? So she said when she came down, she was asking everybody, waiting be Guru. And the madam was asking her, what is Guru? And the woman said that I sent you to go to the grocery, to go to the market, to buy grocery for the family. And then the guest, her daughter-in-law, was now laughing at her. I was saying that you are daft. So Frances Ben was not saying that she entered the market and was asking everybody, what is Guru? I even asked her, someone was asking her in the market, is it Guru? She said no. So the madam was angry and shouted at her and said she shut up. That she told her to go and buy foodstuffs. So her guest, her daughter-in-law, was not saying that, mommy, this girl is so daft. How will you even send her to me on an errand to go and buy foodstuff? That she does not even know her way around. Talk more of even missing. That to the extent that they even pickpocket her when she was sleeping. So the madam was angry and told her to get out inside the house. That she doesn't want to see her. That she should get inside the house. And then she leaves. Yeah, Kachi is back from the States. And then he drove into the compound and here Frances Ben is sitting down on the ground at the pavement, eating and chewing sugar cane. So when he came down from the car, she stood up to approach him and was wondering who the hell he is. And then he came down going towards the door. And then she was obstructing his view. And then he asked her, who are you? And then she said, me? Who am I? And then she now asked him back, who are you? So he didn't answer her. He turned, looked around and asked her again, who are you? What are you doing here? And she was looking at him chewing her sugar cane. And then she now said, I should be asking you too, what are you doing here? Is it your house? Do I know you? I don't know you. Go away. And then the young man said, am I in the wrong house? Please get out of the way. Let me get into my house. And then she said, which way? Which house? That I don't know you. That where are you going to? I don't know you. I don't know you and you cannot come into this house because I don't know you. As she now told him that there are many cameras around moving up and down and she looks like a criminal, that he looks like one of them, that if he don't go back, that she's going to shout thief, 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 and everybody's going to gather, put tire on him and burn him. And then he said, please lift. And then she said that I'm going to shout. And then she started shouting thief, thief, thief. She started shouting thief and was going back inside the house. And then she went inside the house and left him alone standing outside. So he ignored her and was entering. And all of a sudden his fiancée came out and hugged him. And she was happy to see him. And then she said, I've missed you so much. She told him, welcome. And then he was asking her, who is that girl? And then she was like, is it Uju the maid? So she said, baby, that's a story for another day. As for now, I've missed you. So please just come inside. And she was telling him to ignore that silly girl. So he picked up his box and he entered into the house. And when he was entering into the house with the fiancée, she told him that he's welcome, that she has missed him so much. They kissed and he was happy to see her. So he asked about his mom. So the fiancé told him that your mom stepped out to see her friend. And he was still curious about the maid. And he was asking, who is that stupid girl? And all of a sudden the maid came out from the room and said, bros, so you dey live here? And then he told her that you have the coat to lock me out of my house. And then she sneezed on them. And then the fiancé, out of annoyance, pushed her on the ground. And in the process of pushing her on the ground, she broke her wrinkle. And then she was shouting, my hand, my hand. And then the fiancé told her, when you are done shouting your hand, that she should go and carry the many luggage. And then they left. He was here working. He was inside the kitchen working, trying to arrange some documents. And then all of a sudden Francis Ben entered. So his phone rang. He was talking to his client, and then he stood up because it's a private call. So he stood up and left to talk with the person. And that Francis Ben that was in the kitchen all of a sudden left the food that she wanted to cook, came to his laptop and was playing a game. There is this game she loves playing with his laptop, and he has cautioned her to stop using his laptop to play games. So she didn't listen. She's so intrigued and interested in the game. And then she sat down and started playing the game over and over again. And that was the game she was playing. And all of a sudden, Kachi entered and shouted at her and was like, what the hell are you doing? That what are you doing on my laptop? That this is the second time I've caught you playing this stupid kind of a game on my laptop. That what is wrong with you? Do you want to corrupt my files? And she was apologizing. So he told her to get out. And then she said that, sir, I want to cook. She said, I don't care, just get out. That how dare you come to play game on my laptop? That you're very stupid. That you don't know boundaries. That she doesn't respect boundaries. Kachi drove into the compound. He came back from work and drove into the compound. And then he sighted Uju the maid washing clothes. I remember that time he came back the previous day. She broke her ribs when she fell down on the ground. So this time around, he called her and told her to wait when she was about to leave the bucket. So he was trying to off the engine of the vehicle so that he can approach her. And then when he came down to the car, he was asking her how she was doing. She said she was fine. And then he asked her, what are you doing? Are you washing without hand that you broke? She said yes. And then he asked her, is the washing machine broken? She said no, that the washing machine is not broken. And then she said that his fiancé told her to use her hand to wash the clothes. And then he said, my mom? She said no, that his fiancé. And then he said, oh, okay. And then she said that your hand is still paining you. She said yes. And you're washing clothes? She said yes. So he was lost and was wondering why his fiancé would tell her to wash the clothes when she knows that her hand is broken. So she told her to leave and not to wash the clothes. And he stood in confusion and was wondering why his fiancé would tell her to wash the clothes instead of using the washing machine. So he just turned back to off the car and then he entered inside. So when they got into the room where his fiancée was laying down pressing her phone, he came in and was asking her. He was furious and was asking her that why will you tell the maid to wash the clothes when you know that her wrist is injured? And then the fiancé now said, is that how you will greet me? So he now said that I'm just telling you that what you did is not fair. So the fiancé said that, so me that told her to wash my clothes, are you telling saying that I'm a wicked person? So he said no, that you know that her wrist is broken, why will you tell her to wash the clothes? So the fiancé said that, is something going on between you and the maid? So she now said that the man now said that he doesn't like injustice. So he said, for real, we don't like injustice. Guys, remember that game she's always playing? The company that owns the game sent a delegate to their house to tell her, was asking that someone with this address has been playing a game, and the person has been playing a game with his name. So he said he was asking the agency, when did this happen? So he asked the maid, when did you play that game on my laptop? So she was confused and said, Oga, that is that time that you catch me that time in the kitchen. After that time, I did not play a game.
She's the one who played the game.
So Kachi now turned to the agents people and told them that she's the one that played the game. And then the agent man told her, congratulations, madam, that you won $50,000. So what will happen is that you come to our office to get a proper documentation and get your money. And then they were surprised that a common maid won 50,000. So the maid was not asking the agent man that how much is $50,000, and then one of them said that I think close to 50 million naira. And then she opened her eyes in shock and was looking at them. So when she got into her room, she was still reminiscing and recalling the whole situation of when the agent told her that she won $50 million. And then she was like, hey, so like this I don't blow. She was not like shocked and said that, Uju, am I dreaming? Wake up, open your eyes. Is it a dream? Is this a dream? Open your eyes. And then when she closed her eyes and opened it, she shouted and I was like, hey, this is not a dream. So now like this I don't blow. Like this I don't get money. I say, hey. So she was now hailing herself in her dialect, and she said that her dream has come true. That all along she has been dreaming and thinking how she's going to make it in this life. That now she has money to do whatever thing she wants to do. So she was saying that God, so now so you did walk. That is this how God lifted her from grass to grease. $15,000, close to $15 million. She said, I don't reach past my oga now. That means I'm going to pay my oga salary now. So she was just happy and thanking God for everything. And then she was crying and said, now so she don't blow. And saying that thank God she played the game on her oga laptop. We're assuming she didn't play it, that her dream wouldn't have come true. So she was just shocked at the whole situation and was thanking God for everything. So she doesn't know if she should cry or she should be happy. She came to visit her because all along she has been working for them.
I'm sorry.
He has been falling in love with her, but he didn't know how to approach her because she was a maid. And now that she can match his standard, match his class, so she's telling him that I'm sorry it took me this long to say that I love you. That he promised to take care of her, he promised to love her right. So she was asking him about your fiancé. He said that he left his fiancé. And then he was happy about everything. And he told her that he loves her and he promised to stand by her. That he's sorry about the way his fiancé treated her. So they were caught up in a moment, they were happy and they were both in love. I mean, her dream came true. She's not a rich lady, not depending on anybody. So guys, I hope you watch and enjoy this movie and hope it was worth your time. So comment below what you learned from this movie. Thank you for watching and God bless you.